So, like I always say, all your customers are not the same. Not everybody buys because of price. Not everybody is looking for cheapest price. There are some people who you may be cheap, but because of the way your environment is, maybe like it's dirty or something, they won't buy from you. Some people you may be cheap, you might be you might sell the lowest, but if your service is poor, I mean like customer service, they will not buy from you. They'll be like, after all, I'm coming to spend my money in your establishment. I deserve to be treated better, right? So you can stand out in terms of service. And by service, I'm being very specific in terms of convenience. If you make it easier to buy from you, even if your price is higher, people will like some consumers will buy from you rather than buying from the person who is cheapest. Remember, even when you are cheap, there are trade-offs. When you are cheap, for example, I give this instance with petrol. Right now in Nigeria, the cheapest petrol can be sold at NNPC, are sold at NNPC filling stations. It's a government-owned company that sells petrol. But even though they are the cheapest, you might think that everybody would only buy their fuel from NNPC filling stations. Sometimes the difference in price, NNPC can be up to 100 naira cheaper. Still, you don't see people, forcing themselves to buy from the NNPC. Some people will only buy from filling stations that are close to where they live or where they work. It's more convenient. Why would I burn fuel to go all the way to buy from an NNPC filling station when there's just a filling station close to me here? I can buy from the one that is closest. Some factor in the presentation of the NNPC filling stations, particularly their staff, the ones who dispense, or even their meters. They might say, okay, I'm not even sure these meters are properly calibrated. So it's not always only about price. There are other things you can do, particularly around service. Like I just said, if it is more convenient to buy from you, people will buy from you, even though you are slightly more expensive than your competition.